Children into the curiosity, into the paints and puzzles, the shapes and letters. She taught them. She learned with them. She enjoyed them. And they each knew it. She embodied "Suffer the little children to come unto me." Mom's first teaching job was at Davisville Elementary School in Pennsylvania. There were 36 children in the first grade class that she taught, 36 wide eyes looking back at her. In those days, they didn't have a lot of special classes, and so she had children with autism and processing disorders in that class too. And Mom taught them, and they learned. But what she first realized about that class is that they needed more to learn more than to read and write. They needed things they weren't getting at home. And so Mom took her first paycheck, and she bought each child a bar of soap, a little tube of toothpaste, a toothbrush, and a washcloth. And she taught them to care for themselves. And in that, they knew that she cared for them. There are so many memories that we, her children and grandchildren, and her husband have about Mom's care that point to her legacy. How Mom made us our very own Cabbage Patch Kid dolls because she and Dad couldn't yet afford them. We were so excited to open those dolls. We always knew what was waiting under the Christmas tree for us because Mom didn't box things and wrap them. She would just take yards of wrapping paper bought from a child selling it and circle whatever gifts she wanted to give and then choke them with tape. So we knew they were dolls, and when we opened them, we knew they weren't from a Cabbage Patch. They were from our mother's heart, made by her hands. There are so many memories. Mom had to have 2 shopping carts at the grocery store, one with Susie, Farron, Tiffany, and myself in it, the other with groceries. Mr. Ogletree would rush over from the bakery with cookies for each of us so Mom could have just a little piece while she shopped. And she loved it. There are so many memories. The time Mom got her hip replaced and Aaron and I brought Josiah and Evelyn over to see her. She was told by a doctor, several nurses, and all of her family that she wasn't supposed to sit on the floor just yet. But the other adults left the room, and when we came back, we found Mom sitting happily on the carpet, playing, building a Lego Duplo castle with the kids. We just stood there wide-eyed, and Mom said casually, "I'll need your help getting up in a few minutes." That's where she wanted to be. There are so many memories. We all have our own, and we'll remember them throughout our lives. We all have things that Mom taught us, don't we? We all have gifts that she gave us because that's what she loved to do, give gifts. Cards for Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and even the 4th of July. The perfect soap pump to match your kitchen, the type of candle you like to smell. I need you to hear me now. But the greatest gift Mom gave is one that we will carry on forever. One that she shared with every child she ever taught. One she shared with all of us. One that she held in open hands, taught with all of her head and all of her heart, and that's Jesus. Jesus, Jesus.